I couldn't help at one point in my discussions privately with General Secretary Gorbachev, when you stop to think that we're all God's children wherever we may live in the world, I couldn't help but say to him, just think how easy his task and mine might be in these meetings that we held if suddenly there was a threat to this world from some other species.
Truly inspirational words from President Reagan there. And look, hopefully the channel can be, maybe a distraction from all the madness in your life, in the world. Maybe you can come to the channel, get away from all your problems. Hopefully we can do that. Also, thank you very much to all the new people signing up on Patreon. Without you, I would not be here. Plain and simple. You fund this little project here. So, all right, let's get into it. Another really cool UFO sighting on the moon. What in the world is that? Now, again, like always, these videos are 100% verifiable, meaning you can go verify for yourself. Amateur sky watchers, these guys that watch the moon is what they do. It's their hobby. They set up a telescope in a field, they record these incredible sightings, and they share them with channels like mine. So thank you to all the people out there that have shared them. Now, this is not any kind of like volcanic activity, okay, right here, because the moon does not show any evidence of recent volcanic or geologic activity. It is sometimes called a dead planet, okay, because at first I thought, maybe that's some type of volcano. We know there's lava tunnels and things like that on the moon, but the planet, or the moon, should I say, the satellite, the moon, has been dead for a long time. And of course, you guys know 250 degrees Fahrenheit and negative 208 degrees Fahrenheit. So the moon is very hot and very cold, but definitely not hot enough for any type of volcano or volcanic activity. All right, let's move on. Go. If you guys want to watch it again, rewind it, watch it again. I try to burn through the videos as quick as I can. Shadows on the moon, right? These ominous, creepy, weird shadows. What in the world? Someone in the comments section the other day said it looked like Superman. And I still laugh. I kind of like chuckle when I think about that. They were like, it looks like if Superman was flying across the moon, like what it would look like. But look, it could be a satellite, sure, but it also could be a UFO, right? I mean, hey, it could be. I mean, if we play the what could it be game, it could be anything. It is a unidentified flying craft is what it is by definition. So also, you're going to notice in a minute here, these two UFOs, they kind of cross paths, which I didn't catch that originally, but you'll see one right there, one going north and one going west, okay? And they kind of crisscross right there. How cool is that? Like, I didn't catch that originally, and I went back and watched the video right there, and I caught it. Now, in a minute here, I'm going to show you two UFOs flying parallel. Now, we know there isn't any current satellite that orbits the moon parallel, meaning side by side, should I say, with each other. I've done the research, I've done my homework, and there are multiple satellites. Like, let's take the Soho satellite, for the sun, where they have multiple satellites, working in unison with one another. But right now, there isn't anything orbiting the moon together. And I'm going to show you that in a minute. But how cool is that? The moon is quite beautiful, actually. I watched a documentary last night on the moon, talking about how it'll affect, people's behavior and things like that. Totally crazy. But anyway, let's get into it right here. Oh, how could I forget this meteorite? Now, how cool is that? Scandinavia, 1 million years BCE, discovered in 1906. Look at those patterns. Go back and hit pause. Totally cool. But right there, guys, boom. Two UFOs, right? Flying next to each other. Anyway, guys, enough of me babbling. Sub to the channel, leave a comment below. You guys have a wonderful night.
I couldn't help at one point in my discussions privately with General Secretary Gorbachev, when you stop to think that we're all God's children wherever we may live in the world, I couldn't help but say to him, just think how easy his task and mine might be in these meetings that we held if suddenly there was a threat to this world from some other species from another planet. outside in the universe, we'd forget all the little local differences that we have between our countries, and we would find out once and for all that we really are all human beings here on this earth together. Well, I don't suppose we can wait for some alien race to come down and threaten us, but I think that between us we can bring about that realization.